Well, coming up on today's show, it is our annual Beat Blue show, and boy, do we got you covered. Everything from a home theater system to some great food and everything in between. So if you want to enjoy what's coming up, that big victory for OSU, well, sit back and enjoy today's show. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We found some great places to watch that big game, including one of them that got a brand new bunch of big screen TVs. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. Well, if you've been collecting sports cards for years, or you just want to begin a new hobby by doing it, Card Collector 2 Sports Cards has everything you need. Ryan told us more about what you'll find in his store, as well as what your collection of cards might be worth. Well, Ryan, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you for having us out to Card Collector 2 Sports Cards.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to be here too because card collecting has been around for generations. And have you seen recently a resurgence in card collecting because it kind of died out, but it seems like it's popular again?
Yeah, cards are definitely on the rise here. We have a big resurgence from people that used to collect back in the late 80s, early 90s. But oftentimes what we're seeing now is people are getting back into it for nostalgia. But oftentimes what we're seeing is people are staying in the hobby because the hobby now is a lot more collectible. So you have pieces of jerseys worn from players on cards. You have autographs. And cards can be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Say you find some and you're not sure what it's worth. Can you help people with that?
Yeah, we can definitely give you an idea of what you have, what it's worth, and then what you can do with it. We're more than happy to take a look. The best way to get an idea of what you have is just to bring them down. We'll take a look at them, again, give you an idea of what's there, what it's worth, and what you can do with it, and potentially make you an offer if you have something of interest to us. But we do offer a lot of other products as well. We want to kind of be that one-stop shop, large variety of hobby supplies, so to store and protect your trading card needs.
So Ryan, how can we find out more about Card Collector 2 Sports Cards?
Well, you can stop in and see us anytime. We are at the corner of Park Street and Broadway in Grove City. You can also find us online on social media at Card Collector 2, or more specifically on Facebook at Card Collector 2 Sports Cards.
Fantastic. Thank you again for having us out. This is really a cool place.
Yeah, thank you guys again for coming. This was great.
Well, Granddads Pizza has been in this location in Grandview for 22 years. There's got to be a reason, right? It's got to be some quality product here and a company that's relative in the community. We had an opportunity to talk to Cindy and learn more. Well, Cindy, thanks for being on this show. Appreciate having Granddads Pizza on.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about the business. How many years has this location been here?
We have been at this location for 22 years.
And how have you remained relevant in all those years?
We firmly believe that in order to be relevant, you have to stay active in your communities. So we are active with the schools and the churches in the area. We also have a very good product, which helps us stay relevant.
No question. If you're not making a good product, no one's going to come.
It's true. It's true.
So what are you most proud of in those years that you've been here and in business?
There are a couple things. One is the fact that even though the market constantly changes and the industry constantly changes, we have been able to keep some of our core things the same, such as making our dough fresh daily. I'm also very proud of the fact that we are family owned and operated, and all of my children work for me. Some of their significant others work for me. I have nephews and nieces that work for me. I'm very proud of that as well. We do try to take employees that are not related to us and bring them into the fold and make them feel like part of the family as well. I'm very proud of that. I'm also proud of our growth. We opened Granddads Pizza and Pub in Hilliard in 2015, and it is very successful. We have been very fortunate in that regard.
No question about it. You know, that's the neat thing about Columbus is that it just keeps expanding and expanding. I grew up here. I've seen it expand over the years.
Born and raised.
Well, give us some contact information where we can order some pizza from Granddads.
You can call us at 614-488-9700, or you can go online and order at www.granddadspizza.com.
That's fantastic. Cindy, a pleasure meeting you. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Well, you know, with that big game coming up with that team in the north, you may want to have a nice theater to watch that game on. And there's one place in Allen that can take care of you, and it's called Genesis Audio. They've got the Buckeye Buggy right here. It's completely wired up, too, with some great stuff. They're going to have a tailgate here where you can come and experience some of the things that Genesis Audio does. John Centers told us more. Well, John, good to have you on Genesis Audio back on the show.
Oh, it's great to be back.
You know, one of the things that I always talk about, when you come to Genesis Audio, you have so many rooms and so many things that you can see and do and experience. So talk a little bit about those solutions that are out there.
Well, at our showroom, what we try to do is show a little bit about what it's like in your home.
For someone who's getting ready to do a home theater or they want that, where do they start? What's kind of the process you go through?
Well, the best thing to do is give us a call. Let us come out and take a look at your space, figure out what's going to be best for you, because everyone's got their own unique challenges, especially when it comes to their home.
Well, behind us, we've got a beautiful bus, and this also belongs to you. So let's talk a little bit about that and your tailgating and how this is set up.
Well, the Buckeye Buggy I was part of the build back in 2002, and then the person that built it decided they were just too tired. They didn't want to do it anymore. So I said, well, give it to me. I've got it. And we went through and we put in a bigger sound system, more TVs. It's one of the things we're going to have here for the game for the team up north is we're going to have a tailgate here in our parking lot and an open house so that everyone can kind of come in and experience for themselves what we do.
Sounds like a great time. So give us some information about when that tailgate is and how much does it cost to get in and what are you going to have here?
Well, the tailgate's going to be free. It's going to be November 30th, starting about 9 a.m. You can find us on Facebook at genesisaudio.com or at Genesis Audio. You can find us on the web at www.genesisaudio.com, or you can just simply call the store at 614-939-0802.
John, I know you're the guy, man. If you need a home theater or any of that stuff, you got the stuff handled. So thanks so much for being on the show.
We try.
Well, looking for those party supplies for that tailgate? Well, if you're drinking something, we know the place to go. That's straight ahead.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, it's almost time for the big game, and I can't think of a better place to watch that game and enjoy some great food than right here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Reynoldsburg. Brian told us more about their new renovation, some new items on their menu, and how they give back to the community. Brian, it's great to see you, and thanks for having us out to Buffalo Wild Wings here in Reynoldsburg.
How you doing? How's it nice to meet you?
Well, I understand you guys have renovated this building. How does that renovation help sports fans, because we all love to come watch the games here, make it a better experience?
Well, obviously we added a lot more TVs. I believe it's 32 new TVs. Took out all the projectors, added 6 90-inch televisions.
Televisions everywhere. You can't miss it. Well, Buffalo Wild Wings loves to give back to the community, and one of the ways is with local sports teams. How can local sports teams leaders help get involved with that?
Well, we have a program called Home Team Advantage. In the Home Team Advantage, you would sit down, meet with the general manager at any of our locations, and you would sign up your team. Could be for 1 month, 2 month, or a 3-month program. And you bring in your team, and every time you bring in your team, proceeds from that go to your team, and we set it aside in a fund, and we cut one check at the end. We also have our Eat Wings Raise Funds. Eat Wings Raise Funds, same thing, but in a different realm. It's a one-night only event, and then you'll have a 4-hour gap, and then you give out tickets and just flood your whole group, fundraising group, your foundation to come in, eat some food, and then raise some money.
That's really nice. How do we find out more about Buffalo Wild Wings? Come out here and visit.
Yeah, come out and visit or go to buffalowildwings.com.
Wonderful. Again, thanks so much for coming on the show and sharing this great information.
Well, we visited this place before, St. Patrick's Day, one of the best parties in town, and it is no exception for when we play that team up north. And then we're talking about Nellies Pub, located just off of Polaris Parkway on Old State Route. And they've got a big day planned, starting off with a great breakfast and a lot of other things, prizes to win, you name it. This is the party that you want to attend. Joe told us more. Well, Joe, good to have Nellies back on the show.
Appreciate you having me back again, Mike. Seems like it's a tradition.
Yeah, it is. Here we go again with the team up north. And what's your prediction?
Ohio State big, 35-14.
They haven't lost one yet, have they? Since you've been here, right?
No, and that's kind of the theme of this year's Kegs and Eggs party. Oh no, not again, 7-0 against Michigan. We're going to have T-shirts made up for the first 100 people through the door. We'll be giving away.
I love them. They're great looking this year.
Very cool shirt, everybody. I'm sure. I think it's our best T-shirt yet.
So tell us what all you're going to have going on.
Okay, so we open our doors at 6:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. We have a free breakfast buffet for everybody who comes through the doors. It includes scrambled eggs, link sausage, toast, fried potatoes. Again, the first 100 people will receive a complimentary collector's edition T-shirt. We'll have a bunch of giveaways throughout the day as well. Everything from swag items, Blue Jackets tickets, 4 rows from the glass. We're going to have Browns tickets, Zach Brown band tickets, square board, all kind of fun.
Yeah. This is the place on the north side. I mean, you do such a great job on this OSU. Well, you do a great job year round. But I mean, especially the OSU party. It's a big deal. Well, give us the contact information where we can find O'Nellies here off Old State.
Yep, we're located at 8939 South Old State Road. We're here in Lewis Center, Ohio. I like to always say right next to the Discount Drug Mart. Facebook page, O'Nellies, www.onelliespub.com.
You can't miss it. Joe, good seeing you again. Looking forward to that party, man.
All right, go Bucks.
Well, if you're having a party or you're having a tailgate, some kind of special event, Heidelberg Distributing can certainly help you out. Whether you need a keg or you need bottles or cans of beer, we had an opportunity to talk to Marty, and he told us more. Well, Marty, good to have Heidelberg Distributing on the show.
Well, it's good to be here. Thank you.
So is Heidelberg Distributing involved in any of the tailgating around OSU football?
Yeah, so this year is our first year, and we have a tailgate with Corona Extra right on Lane Avenue in the parking lot of Panera Bread.
Now, who can go to that party?
So that party is open to the public. It's free to get in. We do charge for beer and water at the actual tailgate, but it is free, open to the public for anybody to come and enjoy.
Yeah. Now, how does one get a keg?
So in order to get a keg, you do have to come to a distributor. You cannot buy a keg in a local retail supermarket or carry out. So you do have to come to a distributor like Heidelberg, and you can buy it retail price right here at our window.
Yeah. Now, do you need any special equipment if you get a keg?
Yeah, you do. Unless you have like a kegerator or some kind of a system at home, you would need what we call a party pump, which looks like this. And this just attaches right to the keg.
And what kinds of brands do you carry here, beers and those kinds of things?
So the biggest beers that we carry here out of this warehouse is Corona Extra is our number one selling brand that we carry. And probably the most popular item right now in the market is a brand called White Claw. And we sell a lot of White Claw out of this warehouse.
Well, you got any special events coming up?
So yeah, we're always doing special events out of this warehouse. The next event we have coming up is a beer fest in January, where we have a lot of our craft beer suppliers there, and then we do events throughout the year like Oktoberfest that we do. We sell a lot of German beers for Oktoberfest.
Fantastic. Well, give us some contact information where we can order those kegs and get that party started.
So in order to order a keg, you just have to come down to the warehouse at 3801 Park West Drive, Monday through Friday, normal business hours, and then you can order a keg right here from the building.
And your website?
Website is heidelbergdistributing.com.
Fantastic. Marty, hey, thanks so much, man. Great information.
Coming up, we're going to take you to a place where you can not only enjoy the big game, but also delicious pizza and great craft beer. Don't go away. Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus.
Well, we stopped by Nasty's in the Hilliard area. You know, this was voted one of the top 10 sports bars in Ohio. What a great place to enjoy that game with the folks up north. And not only that, but they got a lot of great drink specials and food, and we visited and learned about all their partnerships they are doing here in the community as well. Frank Perfetta told us more. Well, Frank, good to have Nasty's on the show.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You know, I got to ask you right off the bat, why would you name a restaurant Nasty's?
Well, we're named after a high school football player. Just got the nickname Nasty's for just being that. He was, big hits, big games, stuff like that.
Let's talk a little bit about your community partnerships that you enjoy here.
Yeah, we're firm believers. We work with Franklin County Sheriff's Department with the Mattis program. It's the therapy dog program. Examples, we do Thanksgiving for free. This Thanksgiving from 12 to 4 will be helping families in need. Just celebrate Thanksgiving the way that it should be.
What do you got coming up for the big game with those guys up north?
Our Saturday special, it's the 32-ounce king-size beer. They're $1 off of any flavor you want. We have 28 different beers on tap for you to choose from. We get the Jello shots going. There's 25 TVs here, 2 giant big screen TVs. So there is not a bad place in the house to watch a game.
You know, I can't help it. I'm getting this aroma off this food. So talk a little bit about what people are going to find here food-wise.
We have the Big Nasty. There is a Big Nasty challenge to see if you can actually finish this in 6 minutes or under. We have smoked wings and ribs. We do them right on our smoker outside, along with a smoked pulled pork as well.
It looks delicious. Well, give us some contact information where we can find Nasty's here in the Hilliard area.
We're at 4561 South Darby Road. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, social media, Instagram.
Website?
At Nasty Sports Bar and Restaurant.
Yep. Man, I got to tell you, sounds great place. Thanks for enjoying some of the things you're doing in the community and things that you're doing. It's really wonderful to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Pies and Pints here at Easton is a great place to come watch the big game, enjoy delicious pizza, and grab a beer. It's also a great place to begin your holiday gift giving with their wonderful gift cards. Anastasia told us more about some of their specialty items and what sets them apart. Anastasia, welcome to Out About Columbus.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for having us out to Pies and Pints. I love this place. Tell us, for those who have not been here, what sets this place apart?
So we really want to give our guests an experience that they're not going to get anywhere else. But the biggest thing I think that we strive to give to is we are open to all sorts of people, age groups, everything, diets. So we try to be accommodating for anyone that's going to come in through our doors.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the food. Let's talk. What makes your char-grilled chicken wings so fabulous?
So I can't tell you all of the secrets, but it is a 2-day process, and we do a dry rub with them. We roast them. We marinate them in our sriracha sauce for about 24 hours, and then we grill them on our wings and on our grill and try to get that perfect charred look to them.
This place is about pizza, so let's talk about that. What goes into making one of your specialty pies?
So we home make all of our ingredients in-house. So our dough is turned, we hand toss it, and then all of our ingredients are prepped fresh daily. So anything from cheese to all of our toppings are honestly pretty much the freshest that you can get in the area.
Well, the holidays are right around the corner. How can we give Pies and Pints as a gift?
So we do gift cards, and actually we have a promotion coming up from Black Friday until December 24th. So if you buy $50 in-house, you get 10 free. So.
Well, how do we find out more about Pies and Pints here at Easton?
So you can come onto our website at piesandpints.net, and don't forget to spell the "and" out.
Thank you so much. Wonderful place. Bellacino's Pizza and Grinders make some of the most delicious food just in time for game day. And the reason it's so good, they use only the finest and freshest ingredients. Ryan told us about some of the items you'll find on their menu and why they stay so active in the community. Brian, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks so much for having us out to Bellacino's Pizza and Grinders.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Well, you know, it's the perfect time to come out here because the big game's about to begin, and this is a great place to come to get some delicious food. Tell us a little bit about Bellacino's Pizza and Grinders.
Yeah, we're a pizza and grinder store. We're an old town throwback pizza shop where you can dine in, you can carry out. We make our bread and our pizza dough from scratch every day, so we separate ourselves by having tremendous sandwiches that are oven baked, and everything's made from scratch every day.
Well, when we walked in here, I couldn't help but, like, I was in heaven with the smell. It smells so delicious in here. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to be able to order off the menu here.
We have a variety of pizzas, and we have over 20 different types of grinders. Our grinders are an oven-baked sandwich. It's just an East Coast term for a sub or a hoagie. And we have 3 different sizes of grinders. We also have party boxes. We have catering salads. We have pizzas, everything, cookies, everything you need for the big game.
So being around for 19 years, you, I'm sure, get very involved with the community. Tell us about how you do that.
We donate to churches, schools. We do a lot of team meals, a lot of church events. So we feel a lot of pride in doing that. And then we get a lot of employees from the community. So it helps us be involved with the community, helps the students get jobs.
That's fantastic. So how do we find out more about Bellacino's Pizza and Grinders?
You can stop by our location at 4926 Morse Road or visit us on the web at bellacinoscolumbus.com.
Brian, it was such a pleasure to be out here, and thank you so much for sharing this great restaurant with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Now you can join in on the fun with Out and About Columbus on social media. Grab your mobile device to keep up with where we are in Central Ohio. Make sure to follow us on all of our platforms for everything you need.
Well, we stopped by the shops at Worthington Place and found a great escape room. If you love A Christmas Story, well, then this is the place you want to go. You come and find this Red Ryder rifle, you win. We learn more from Todd and Suzanne. Well, Suzanne, glad to have you on Out and About Columbus in the Christmas Story escape room. That's wonderful. Todd, welcome to the show. Good to have you on. Well, I'm going to start with you. Let's talk a little bit about how you got interested in escape rooms.
Oh, my wife and I were on vacation about 3 years ago. We came across an escape room. We ended up doing it and had a ball. We went out to dinner, and then we went back and actually did their other 3 escape rooms that night. We did 4 in our first night. Ever since then, we became escape room junkies.
Tell us a little bit about what visitors are going to find when they come and visit this.
You know, it's a family-friendly escape room. You know, any age is really great. Of course, you know, for corporations, do a little team building. It's a lot of fun, but it's all about the movie. You're going to find all kinds of great stuff, and you're going to get, like, sound bites, all kinds of fun. Everything atmospheric. You're going to feel like you're in the movie.
So let's talk a little bit about when it's open, how you can get reservations, how you come and enjoy this.
Okay, we are open 7 days a week. We started, first booking is at 10 o'clock in the mornings, and we book all the way up until 9:15 at night. You can book us easily right on our Facebook page. Just go through there. They'll connect you right to the booking site, and you can book. And we're open now through the end of January, actually. So if you don't get in December, there's still plenty of time in January.
Yeah, that's great. There's some other escape rooms over here that are a little less time, right?
Yes, there are.
Tell us a little bit about this.
We have 2 other escape rooms that will be open soon. One of them is going right now. They're half-hour games, so we're featuring them. One is an immunity idol quest, and the other one is a wizard game.
Well, give us some contact information so we can come out and enjoy A Christmas Story escape room.
The easiest way to find us is on our Facebook page. It's Team Escape Rooms on Facebook, and you can also reach us by phone at 614-798-8794.
Fantastic, Suzanne. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Todd, thank you. Well, we stopped by Mr. Tree Farm. You know, this place has been going for over 50 years, and they feature 30 acres of trees with 8,000 to 10,000 trees available. If you can't find it here, you're not going to find it. It is a perfect place to get that holiday tree. We talked to Brent Patterson and learned more about some of the great activities you're going to find here at Mr. Tree Farm. Brett, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. 5 years in a row, I think.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Great to have you back.
Well, I'll tell you, how many years? How many years has it been here?
We've been here actually at this location 35 years, but we've been in business since 1966, 55 years old. My brother started it, and I joined him 3 years later, so it's 52 for me. We offer the general variety of pine, spruce, and fir, and they're all subcategories the same, like we have Douglas fir, Canaan fir, Fraser fir.
Now, you're a full-service place, and what does that mean when you come as a minor tree?
Okay, when you come to the farm, of course, you're allowed to either cut your own tree down, which we provide a saw for you to be able to do that. You go out, choose your own tree, cut it down. We'll cut it down for you if you choose that tree out. Or in the alternative, you can buy a fresh cut tree from our fresh cut lot. When you're done cutting it down, then the next step is that we clean up the bottom, shave it up for you so it takes in water, and also to get the branches out of the way so it goes into your stand. Then we wrap it in a wrapper of bale twine, and then we put it on top of the car and tie it down so we send you home safe and secure.
I'll tell you, that's amazing. Well, I know you always have activities here. I know you make wreaths here. The things that you do is just fast. It's just fun to come out here.
It's an absolute blast for most of our families that come out here. Many have been here up to 3 generations. And yes, we do make wreaths. Of course, we have the activities, which includes the petting zoo. We also have a hay wagon that rides along with Santa Claus. Santa is here. We have the authentic caboose that we have here on the property that people can tour. We have a Lionel train display and another activities that kids and families can participate in.
What are your hours? Are you going to be open Thanksgiving? Give us some contact information, Brett, so we get here and see it.
Yes, right now we're open from 10 to 6 during the day. Time's up till the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Then we're open from 10 to 7 weekdays. We'll be open on Thanksgiving 10 to 4. From that point forward, 10 to 7 on weekdays, 10 to 8 on the weekends.
Well, if you want a beautiful tree, Mr. Tree Farm is absolutely the place to get it. You have it all here. Brett, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you too, Mike, for coming out today. Hope to see you again next year.
Well, we decided to stop by and check out a complex job that Brothers Roofing Construction is handling today. This one has a lot of levels, so we asked Bill, what is the hard part of doing a job like this? And he filled us in. Well, Bill, good to have Brothers Roofing and Construction back on the show.
Always a pleasure to be back.
Well, the season is definitely here for roofing, and you have a big project behind us here. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I guess it's kind of a big project. This is one of my good customers we do a lot of work for. It's Amanda and Brad White. But it's a pretty good example today because we have some bad sheathing on that roof, and we've got to remove it. We don't want to put any new materials back up there that could prematurely wear because of the bad underlayment. So we're removing all that and getting it up.
So, Bill, what are some of the challenges with this job?
Well, this particular job was a little bit challenging because of all the different multi-levels, all the different connections up here, different slopes. Anytime we have to, we're not just going up one side and going down the back. We've got a lot of different slopes to care for here. So we got to make sure we get the ice and water all in the right place. We got to make sure we use valley metal so it allows the water to just flow right off. We don't want any ice and snow build up there. And as you can see, we're taking all this old wood off. Now, some of the wood up there is in pretty good shape, some of it's not. And we do not want to put new product on top of bad wood.
So how long will it take you to complete a job like this? And I know, we say you don't cut corners, so what are we talking?
Well, this particular job, there's 16 men on, so we're probably going to get it all handled just today.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, we're going to leave it there, but another great project, and it looks like things are progressing right along. Give us some contact information where we can reach you.
Well, we are Brothers Roofing and Construction. You can reach us at 614-296-1405.
And what's your website, Bill?
It is brothersroofingconstruction.com.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.